Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Badge Plug, and today we got a lot of interesting news, so we're gonna hop straight into it, man. Drop a like on the video if y'all support me, and let's get it. So Ronnie 2K dropped something that was very important, and I missed it because I'm blocked by Ronnie, but someone did send it to me, and it's where he said, how are we feeling about the news today? It was a poll, right? And this guy said, I respect y'all wanting a demo, but you get early access if you pre-order the game. You can't beat that. I bet any kind of money everyone is going to pre-order the week of September 4th just to play Park early. Mark my words. And Ronnie went along with him. He said, truth, we did decide to give you the entire game a couple days early this year. So it seems like he was going with the dude saying, like, we're not getting a demo for 2K25. Now, of course, most of us were already prepared for that information. I told you guys, I tried to warn you that we probably won't get a demo ever again, or for a very long time, for many reasons. Because why would 2K give you a chance to even touch the game and not like it when they could just let you try it out when you buy it in September? Why would they give you a chance to be able to kind of know what build you're gonna make going into 2K25? You know what I'm saying? Then you're not gonna waste as much money making bad builds. I mean, there's a whole bunch of reasons for that. But real quick, guys, I do want to apologize because I looked at last year's videos and I had made about 25 videos at this day for 2K24. This year, I've only made about 10 videos for 2K25 on August, by August 15th. And I just want to say, man, the reason why is because I've only been wanting to upload when there's a little bit more information to make a solid video. You know what I'm saying? Or at least a good discussion like we're going to have today with some information as well. So I've not been wanting to just, oh, there's one thing, let's make a video, but let's hop straight into this, okay? So this guy, he said, you know, he's on 2K25 early. You can see, and Jaw said there's someone who has 2K25 early and is playing it right now per sources. And I just want to let y'all know, bro, don't fall for that. There's nobody on 2K25 early. There is not anyone playing the game. Even if they were on the game, if they somehow had a disc already, you're not going to be able to play online. The servers are not up. So anyway, some WNBA news came out today, and you might not care about that. I honestly don't really care about that mode either, to tell you the truth. I'm not saying I hate on women's basketball or anything like that, but I'm not really going to be playing that mode, so I'm not going to act like it matters that much to me. I'll probably try it once or twice, but what's important out of this is we've seen their new park. And as you guys see, this is the new WNBA park right here, where you're like in a jungle. They said it's the redwoods, and you see all that lighting on the court, all the shade for no reason. Now, there was a good amount of people saying that it was a good looking park, but at the same time, look at the footage you're watching right here, this 2K20 footage. You're not covered in shadows. As a creator, honestly, even if I wasn't a creator, a big reason I don't play in the park as much is literally due to the lighting in the park. That's where we go back to saying that I don't think everything in the game has to be realistic. And even if you do like the realistic shadows, whatever it is, all I'm asking for is for 2K to give us a option to turn it off. That way everybody wins. You know what I'm saying? If you like the realistic shadows, go ahead. But check out this picture from 2K24 this year where I posted and I said, take realistic lighting out of 2K25. You see, that to me, the shadows right there is horrible. I mean, I do not like that at all. And if anything, it's not realistic because I can go down to my park right now. Well, not right now, but like, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, it's starting to get darker outside. And guess what's going to happen, y'all? There's not going to be shadows because there is light. There is huge lights that's going to shine down on the park, and you're not going to see that. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to see a bunch of shadows and stuff like that. So I don't know. Me personally, I posted it on Twitter. I talked about it in a video earlier this year, and I would say about 95% of people, maybe even higher, agreed with me that realistic lighting just isn't the thing for 2K. Like, if you go into a big complaint is if you go into the Gatorade facility this year, the realistic quote-unquote lighting is horrible. Like, it's very hard to see what's even going on. So at the very least, just give us an option to turn it off. Now, we also got some gameplay. Yes, we actually got a little bit of gameplay, okay? Don't think it's park gameplay or anything like that. All right, guys, don't be mad at me. I'm not hyping you up, but We do have a little bit of WNBA stuff to look at, and we also got our first actual footage of the WNBA gameplay inside their park mode, which very much correlates to park because it's the same animations you can use, it's the same movement. I mean, it's very similar to the park. If you guys have seen videos on that, like I made one this year in the WNBA, it's the same animations, you just, can't dunk and stuff. So anyway, right here you see Caitlin Clark hitting a nasty snatchback, right? We got Angel Reese hitting a jump shot. And then here is a little bit of footage of their new park, right? And you see these shadows that I'm talking about. I don't like these shadows. I really don't like. It's a big dislike for me. And it's been like that for years now. But right here is where we're able to see a little bit, just a little bit of gameplay, okay? Just a tiny bit, but you're gonna see a little misdirection right there, speed boost straight into a step back, which I don't know, that might be a part of the new shot canceling thing or whatever it is. I don't want to say if it is or not for sure, but I think that right there, that small bit looks pretty decent, okay? I'm not just gonna be like, oh, it's the best thing ever, but the way, you're able to cancel out of that, boom, running straight into the step back, I like it, okay? I don't know if you can do that exact move the exact same way in 24, but that one little piece looks good. Now, Lele said, as much as the older creators and players in the 2K community want to go back to realistic parks, it's obvious 2K is choosing to go the unrealistic route for a reason. Main reason being we are not the targeted audience. But I genuinely wonder if it's actually working. Do younger players actually like these parks? So that's another big topic to talk about. Once again, 2K is probably gonna go with unrealistic parks. And what I mean by that is back in the day, we had actual places to play at. Like you had Sunset Beach. You were playing at a beach, you know what I'm saying? And it looked a lot more realistic. Like, yeah, sometimes, there was a basketball court, like in Rivet and, in a carnival and things like that, but it was much more realistic than what we have with Elite and Rise, and a lot of people, including me, believe that would be better. See, guys, I'm not just biased on when I say like some things don't need to be realistic. Some things do need to be realistic, in my opinion, and I think one of those things is I believe that realistic parks look a lot better than unrealistic. Super arcadey looking type parks, like futuristic, kind of like the Elite Park this year in 2K24, for example. Like I think that Sunset Beach, for example, looks a lot better than that. Now, in the last video, we talked about badges costing more attributes, okay? You're going to be paying more for some badges to get attributes. Even though you're able to get more attributes on your build from what we've seen with the builder screenshots that we have so far, you're gonna have to pay more to get them. However, a good point that was brought up right here from one of my comments was most of the badges do multiple things in 2K25 instead of their counterparts from previous 2Ks. That is why the badges seem to cost more attributes in my eyes. However, Ankle Assassin breaks that theory since it has nothing new in it, I guess. They don't balance stuff correctly. They needed to put a little more thinking into that before just jacking up attribute cost on the badges. So, once again, we're like, okay, we got more attributes, but it's gonna cost more to get the badges. And then we're like, well, there was actually like 4 badges in 2K24, and there's like 40 on 2K25, so there's gonna be some mixed in. So we're just going up and down on the seesaw and trying to figure out if your players are actually gonna be better in 2K25, if that makes sense. Like if you guys didn't see this screenshot right here, on the right was Ankle Breaker versus Ankle Assassin on 2K25, and you're gonna have to get more attributes. However, his theory could be wrong right there because of one thing. Yes, Ankle Assassin might be the exact same thing as Ankle Breaker, but Ankle Assassin could be breaking ankles more often, more, what's it called? It could just be better, more effective than it is in 2K24, if that makes sense. So there's just a whole bunch of things we don't know about, and we won't know until the game comes out, is what I'm trying to say. But to be fair on the argument, it could be that there's a lot more badges stuck into each other. So although they cost more to get, your player is still going to be better, if that makes sense. Anyway, for the first time in a while, we're going to have a badge plug tweet here where he went to Twitter and said, the week of August 26th, 2K will announce something that can be huge for the game, but I doubt it'll be done correctly. And as you guys see, the week of August 26th is going to be the city news and information. Well, I was actually able to speak with Badge Plug, and he told me that this new addition to the game could have been in any 2Ks even without the city. So there's some information on that. You know, he loves to give some hints on things that are coming up, just like last year for 2K24 when he hinted at way before we got the information with, you know, badges regressing and being able to have the option to buy battle pass stuff. So anyway, like the levels and stuff. So he also told me that this is something that's been in the game for a while, but hasn't been done correctly ever. So we're gonna see if 2K decides that they're gonna do it correctly this time. He can't tell me exactly what it is, but I would like to just tell you guys that with that information, it's exciting, it's interesting, it's got a lot of potential. However, from the information I got, it's a very low chance it's going to be done correctly, and that's the unfortunate part, okay? You guys already know what it is if you've been paying very close attention, but we'll see it very soon. And, you know, like I said, bro, I don't want to say he, she told me this, whatever it is, because I don't want to get the person in trouble, and we're going to see it soon anyway before the game even releases. But when it comes out, we'll talk about it, and we'll, you know, you guys will understand. Anyway, we got some stats right here from 2K. You know, top 5 driving dunks. Anthony Edwards is going to have the highest with Ja Morant at 97. And then we have right here, top 5 steals. We got Alex Caruso in there, Marcus Smart, you know, Dyson Daniels. Just some play now information. I'm into play now if you guys don't know. So we have top 5 handles. We're going to have Kyrie Irving with a 99, of course. Steph Curry, 97. And then we also have our Victor Wembanyama overall at a 91. Okay, a 91 on his second year. That is actually insane. Probably deserved though. Okay, guys, click this video right here if you want to see some more 2K25 information. You got to see it. If you don't, you're going to be very confused when the game comes out. So you might as well click this right here in the middle of your screen, tap it. It's going to take you straight to the video and you'll get some good information, man. I'm not here to waste y'all's time. So just go ahead, click it, and learn some new things. I'm out of here. Peace.